Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. No issues with the audio or the video, guys? Yes? Okay, great. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So, welcome to our very first class of JavaScript and React.JS bootcamp that we are currently organizing right now. I think so many of you guys joined us in the previous bootcamp yesterday. I don't know why, but many of you guys joined us in the previous bootcamp in the last day as well. But nevertheless, it's great to see so many of you guys joining us live right over here. Okay. Before we are able to start with the class itself, I would love to know a little bit more about you guys if it's possible. So could you guys introduce yourself in the live chat? For example, let's say if I am a particular student attending this particular class, I'll introduce myself as hi, my name is Shaurya, and like I am currently studying CSC and I'm from Mumbai. Okay, so could you guys introduce yourself like that, guys? Please let me know. Uh, Mohammed will be creating a front end clone of ChatGPT, not the back end. This is a front end web development bootcamp. Okay. So, guys, introduce yourself. Where are you guys from and everything else? Okay, we have people joining us from Kerala. We have people joining us from Delhi. We have people joining us from. Please do introduce yourself, guys. From West Bengal. We have people joining us from VIT Vellore. We have a lot of people joining us from West Bengal, Hyderabad, and Bangalore that I'm able to see right over here. Lucknow is also there. Bhavani is there. Bengal is there. Okay, Pune is there. Okay, that's great to see you guys. Bangalore, a lot of people from Bangalore this time. That's really great to see you guys. Even I'm right now in Bangalore, so it's really great to see you guys right over here. Durgapur, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Bangalore, Andhra Pradesh, Meerut, okay, Punjab. We are having people joining us from a lot of different places in India. That's really great to see you guys right over here. So now that you guys have introduced yourself, I think so it is only right that I should be introducing myself to you guys as well, right? So for those who don't know, my name is Shaurya Sinha, and I'm going to be your particular instructor for the next 7 days of the bootcamp itself. I did. So how many of you guys have heard about this college called as BIT, Birla Institute of Technology? Have you guys heard about this BIT? Like okay, BIT BITS Pilani. Have you guys heard about BITS Pilani, guys? Have you guys heard about BITS Pilani College? Yes. So BITS Pilani is one of the topmost colleges in India, and I am not from that particular college. Okay. I have to introduce my college like that because most of the time, when I tell the name of my college, people confuse it with BITS Pilani and they think that I'm some big shot. So I'm not from BITS Pilani, but my college name is very similar to that. It is called as Birla Institute of Technology, but Mishra. So it is a small college in Ranchi, Jharkhand itself. So that is where I did my CSE from. In the second year of I wasted my entire first year. I did nothing in my first year itself. That was one of the mistakes that I did. I think so that everybody does, right? Coming out of JW mains and advanced, and you're like, ab nahi padenge. So that I also did that, and but luckily I had a good senior of mine, an elder brother of mine, who helped me throughout the entire stuff. And I got a 2 months internship working as a data analyst intern in Reliance Industries in the second year of my college, which got extended to 6 months. Then in the third year of my college, I got a 6 months internship working as an assistant data scientist associate in Geo. For my very first placement, I got an off-campus placement from Google. I worked in Google for almost 1.5 years. After that, I worked as a senior software engineer in Fastnell, and right now I'm a talent recruiter myself. So I basically take up interviews for multiple different companies, technical interviews. So yeah, that is a small introduction about me. Now, an introduction about the bootcamp. So in this particular bootcamp, even if you don't know what is web development, even if you don't know what is front end, what is JavaScript, what is React.JS, I will be teaching guys all that by myself. The project that we'll be doing is a front end clone of ChatGPT. So I think so everybody is currently using ChatGPT at some particular point or the other. So our aim is to first start with what is web development, okay? Understanding the basics. Then we'll go towards our next particular topic, a simple topic that is JavaScript. Again, guys, we are not going to focus a lot more upon theoretical stuff, okay, or JavaScript, because JavaScript is a very big programming language. I'll teach you guys the basics so that we are able to immediately start with React.JS, and whatever new topics will be coming up right over there, I'll be teaching guys out throughout the way. And at the end of the bootcamp, we will be focusing upon the project. Okay. So that is what we are going to do, guys, and it will be really amazing. I hope so that you will be learning a lot throughout the entire bootcamp itself. Okay. Uh, so shall we start with this particular bootcamp? Please let me know. I'm very sorry, Billam. We can't. I am not on Instagram. Do one thing. Just email me, Billam, with all your contact details and everything at shaurya.sinha@devtown.in. Just email me the same. I will help you out with whatever I can do. Okay? Do not worry about it. So, shall we start with our today's session, guys? Okay. Today is going to be very, very, very theoretical in nature. I'm warning you right now itself. Don't complain to me that, oh, it was so theoretical in nature. See, try to understand not everybody coming in this particular boot camp is of the same level. Okay, so we need to start from the basics. We need to start from the scratch itself. Okay, that we are able to understand everything that we are able to do. And so certificates, ठीक है, बहुत सारे लोग certificate के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं. So there will be three certificates associated with this particular boot camp. One is a volunteer certificate, certificate of appreciation. The other one is a particular certificate that is via DevTown, and the third certificate will be via our partner, that is Google. So there will be three certificates right over there, guys. The first certificate, that is the certificate of appreciation, is given to those students who helped us promote the boot camp within their colleges or something like that. So if you have not done it, do not worry. There are further boot camps as well, future boot camps as well. You can do there and get the certificates from there itself. The two bootcamp certificates that are there is the Google certificate and the DevTown certificate. These are given to those students who have 100% attendance. Daily, I will be taking up your attendance. How will I be taking up your attendance? That I will not be telling you guys right now. It might be different. It might be same. It might be totally new. I don't know. I will not be telling you guys right now. You have to be in the entire boot camp. You have to listen to me very carefully. You have to absorb all the knowledge to understand how the attendance is going to take up. Okay, I have forgotten to bring my tablet, so I'll just go and bring my writing tablet and then we'll start with our session. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll just go and bring my writing tablet and then we'll start with our session. Okay, give me 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, I thought that I have lost my pen or something because I was not able to find it. Finally, I got it. Okay, so let me put it up right over here. Okay, so now the pen is also there, the tablet is also there. Shall we start with our class, guys? Sorry for the delay. Shall we start with our class, guys? Yes? Awesome, awesome. So let me share my screen first of all with you guys. for how long, how many hours the class will go on. So it depends. Sometimes 60 minutes, sometimes 90 minutes. So on an average, you can just assume 60 to 90 minutes the classes will be off, because we have a lot to study as well. So 60 to 90 minutes is, I think so, an appropriate time for the same. Okay. I hope so that my screen is visible to everybody present in the meeting, right? I hope so that the screen is visible to everybody present in the meeting, right? Guys? Great. Awesome. So let's get started, guys, without wasting any further time. There's a lot to study. Okay. So let me ask you guys a very simple question. Okay. How many of you guys don't understand what is, like, okay, have you guys heard about this term? Full stack developer. My handwriting is very shit, so try to understand it. Full stack developer. Have you guys heard about this term? Full stack developer. Yes, heard this term sometimes, maybe, or not, right? Full stack developer is what has replaced web developers. It has been completely replaced by full stack development. Okay, now what is this full stack development? Let's try to understand it. Let's say I am into shoes. Okay, this is me. Okay, this is my hair. This is my specs. Right? It looks like me as well. A little bit of beard. Okay, I'm into shoes. I like these sneakers and stuff that are coming up right now. Yeah, I want to buy the latest sneakers. So this is the Nike sneakers. Yeah, I want to buy the latest shoes that are there. Now, what are my options? Where can I go and buy these shoes from? Think about it. Where can I go and buy these shoes from? Let me know. What are the different places from where I can go and buy these shoes from, guys? Let me know. I can go to a shoe shop. Okay, I'll go to a Nike shop. Nike, Nike, SHOP, Nike shop. Where else? I can shop it from online, from example, third-party vendors, Flipkart or Amazon. Flipkart or Amazon. I can shop it from a mall as well. I can go to a mall and there will be multiple shops right over there. Where can I shop it? Okay, general shop, very good. I can go to a particular shop, for example, Reliance Footwear or something like that, Reliance Trends, or multi-branded shops. I can shop it from right over there as well. I can shop it from Nike website, very good. Nike website. Very good, guys. I can buy it off from a friend as well. Maybe a friend of mine has that particular shoe. I can buy it from a friend, FRIEND friend. I can buy it from a friend as well, right? These and multiple other options are available to me. These are all what we call as the front end of a business. Nike is a particular company, right? Nike is a particular company, and I am a customer. I want to go and buy a shoe from Nike. So these are the different places from where I'm able to interact with Nike, where I'm able to get their product. These are the different front ends where I'm able to go and buy the product. But where is this product coming in from? This shoe that I want to buy from all these different places, they are coming from the same factory, right? There will be some particular factory at some particular point of time from where the same shoe is getting shipped to all these different locations. All these different locations, the shoe is coming from the same particular factory. It's not as if that, okay, my friend has another Nike factory, the Nike shop has another Nike factory, Flipkart has another Nike factory, mall has another Nike factory, Reliance Trends has another Nike factory, Nike website is being supplied by another Nike factory. It's not like that, right? It's the same Nike factory that is sending the same shoes to these different front ends, these different locations from where you are then able to go and buy it from. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. From the same factory. Think about the factory as the backend. Okay, I will discuss what is front end and backend later on. But think about the factory as the backend. From the same backend, it is being supplied to all these different front ends. The same thing happens with development as well. This is what you guys need to understand right now. Web development isn't separate. Android development isn't separate. iOS development, watch OS development, TV OS development, your AR VR development. These are not separate, guys. These are just different front ends. Website is one front end, your Windows app is another front end, your particular TV app. So let's take Netflix, right? So even a website of Netflix is not separate. Okay, the TV app, the watch OS app, your Android OS app, your iOS app of Netflix, all these are just different front ends, but they are being supplied by the same backend. The backend is still the same, just the place where you are consuming that knowledge is separate. This is the place where you're consuming that knowledge or consuming that entertainment is separate. Okay, so this particular concept is called as full stack developer, a developer who understands both web development as well as application development. Your iOS, Android, tvOS app, watch OS app, AR VR is what we call, or Windows app is called as application development, guys. So a particular person who is able to understand both, okay, that is your web development as well as application development, is called as a full stack developer. Okay, I will tell you guys why. You will think, oh, how can a simple noob like me, okay, like Shaurya Sinha, who is a complete noob, be able to understand web development as well as Android, iOS, and so many different things? It's just impossible. So many different apps. How is this possible? This is possible due to React.JS. And I will explain you guys in the future how this has become so easy and why you guys can also do it. I'll explain you guys that as well. Nevertheless, let's start by first understanding these terms first, that what is this front end, what is back end, what is cloud computing, and what is DevOps. Let's take up an overview of these topics and UI UX as well, which I call as the 5 pillars of development. Okay, which I like to call as the 5 pillars of development. Any application that you want to develop, these are the 5 pillars that are going to help you out. Okay, so let's talk about them, guys. Let's talk about them now. I love cooking. Okay. Yesterday itself I created tomato soup. Not tomato soup nahi yaar. Okay, I created it myself. I used tomatoes, basil, and properly created a fucking tomato soup. So I love cooking. So I'm like, okay, I want to convert my passion into my money making business. So I'm going to open up a restaurant and I'm going to call it as the Andi Bandi and Chandi restaurant itself. ABC restaurant. Okay. So you guys are also very much welcome to come and eat right over here. So my restaurant is called as Andi Bandi and Chandi restaurant itself. Now let's try to understand something about a restaurant. When you go to a restaurant, right, there is a place where you are able to sit. There is table, right? There are chairs right over there. So these are chairs. There will be some kind of decoration right over there. There will be your particular fans. Okay? There will be lights. There will be some carpets or some shit like that. This is the place where the user comes, sits, order their foods, eat their foods, pay their bills, and thus goes away, right? This is what we call as the front end of the restaurant, the place where the user is able to interact with the business. This is what we call as the front end of the restaurant, the place where the user is able to interact with the business itself. For example, any website that you take, let's go to Netflix. I don't know if my Netflix is logged in right over here or not. I hope not. Netflix. Okay, it's not logged in. Yeah, I'm saved. So whenever you go to any particular website, the place where you are able to see all this stuff on your screen, where you are able to interact with them, where you click on them, it opens up, and so on and so forth. This is what we call as the front end of the web application. This, whether it be app as well, you are able to open up an app. Okay, Netflix app. Okay, that is also front end of your application itself. Let's go back. Okay, now when you order the food inside of the kitchen, right? How would you feel? For example, let's say that I order butter chicken. Okay, the most famous thing about my Andi Bandi and Chandi restaurant is that you are having, okay, your particular butter chicken as the most famous thing about my restaurant. You guys are like, okay, we'll go there, we'll order butter chicken. Now you order butter chicken, and then a chef comes to your table, picks up a chicken, kills it in front of you, okay, rips the feathers out in front of you, applies the paste, watches it, okay, marinates it in front of you, cooks it in front of you on the table itself. On the table, he cooks it in front of you. Okay, you guys, it will take a lot of time, first of all. There'll be a lot of smoke. Okay, you won't be feeling nice, okay, because all the table will be just dirty right over there with every vegetable and chicken pieces and all these kind of crap. You won't feel nice, right? It won't be a nice experience for you guys. Now think from a perspective of a restaurant. How does a restaurant actually work? It works on the belief that you guys don't know how to cook. You guys don't know how to cook this particular type of butter chicken, so you are going to pay me money that I am able to cook the butter chicken for you. Now if I cook the entire butter chicken in front of you itself, what is going to happen, guys? What is going to happen? You will know the entire recipe. You will know what masala I have used, what spices I have used. You will know what exact procedure I have followed, what timings did I follow, how long did I cook it for. You will know everything right over there. Then you don't have to be, right? Then you don't have to be here. You can just sit at your home and cook the same particular butter chicken, and you will get to know. You will get to know very easily that what I'm serving you for 300 rupees is only going to cost you 150 rupees to make at home. So you'll prefer to do it from home itself, right? Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. So this is what we call as the business logic, guys. The business logic of my restaurant is that you don't know the recipe. You want to eat this type of butter chicken. You pay me money so that I'm able to give it to you guys. But if this business logic is lost, my recipe is lost, then I have nothing to offer to you guys, right? This is the reason why we have something called as the kitchen. We have something called as the kitchen itself, guys. Now my drawing skills are also not that great. I can be Picasso. I've been told, like, if Picasso was real, I mean was present right now, I would be the next particular person. That is how great my drawing is, right? So this is the restaurant. Let's understand this, okay? And this is a refrigerator where all the particular spices and vegetables and meat is actually kept. So inside of the kitchen, right, you guys, okay, you guys are not allowed, your clients are not allowed to enter into the kitchen. Only a few people are allowed to enter into the kitchen. This makes sure that my recipe is safe. Not everybody uses it. This is what we also call as the back end of the restaurant. Back end of the restaurant, this is where our fruits, vegetables, spices, meat is stored as well. This is basically the refrigerator inside of which it is stored, and the food is cooked right over here as well. The same thing happens with a website. When you open up a Netflix or something like that, your or movies and TV series are not actually stored on your computer. Please try to understand this. The movies and TV series are not stored on your computer. It is basically somewhere inside of Netflix. Inside of Netflix ka refrigerator. It is being stored right over there. Think about it in such a way. So there's a refrigerator inside of Netflix called as a database. The name of the refrigerator is a database. And instead of that database, your movies, TV series, your IDs, passwords, credit card details, all of them is stored right over there. Okay. And when you have all this movie recommendation and everything, right, that is the business logic of Netflix, that you don't have these movies, you don't have these TV series. We also have this recommendation engine that can recommend you some good movies, TV series, or anime. So you basically pay Netflix for the same. And this particular movie recommendation and everything lives inside of the backend. Not you guys don't have any access to it. Even people working at Netflix, not everybody has access to it. Only a few populace has access to that. Okay, and that lives inside of the backend, and the backend basically does all the stuff that you are able to see on your website. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand the concept of backend? Don't worry, the next particular bootcamp is on backend web development itself. Okay, that is going to start very soon. So even if you are not able to understand it completely, the next particular bootcamp is going to be on backend development itself. So we will enjoy it a lot. Okay. Okay, so the next thing that is going to happen right over here is that we have understood about front end and back end. Now, when you order your food, do you shout from right over there, "Bhaiya, do butter chicken dena"? No, right? It does not happen like that. You have somebody that talks to you and brings your food from point A to point B. Who is that particular fellow that does all that stuff for you guys? Who is that particular fellow? Who is the fellow who takes in your orders, brings your orders for you, okay, talks to the chef, okay, who is that particular person? That is your server. That is your server, right? The server basically takes your order and gives it to the kitchen, and then takes the cooked food from the kitchen and then gives it to you, right? The communication happens through that particular waiter itself, waiter, server, carrier, whatever you want to call it as. That in case of websites is called as an API, or an application programming interface. API or an application programming interface, guys. This API is what helps your front end talk to your back end, or your back end to send stuff to your front end itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. That is what API is, application programming interface. You can understand it as the waiter. Now that a little bit of front end and back end we have understood a little bit, not a lot. Okay, let's try to understand the other three terms as well. The first term and the foremost term that comes into mind is cloud computing, right? Now let's say because of the massive success of ABC, Andi Bandi and Chandi restaurant itself, massive success of Andi Bandi and Chandi restaurant, right? I decide that I'm going to raise some funds and I'm going to go on Shark Tank. I'm going to raise millions of dollars and I'm going to open up ABC restaurants all across the country. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. And so I raise a lot of money as well. I want to open up 100 locations. I want to open up a ABC restaurant at 100 locations, guys. What do you think is a better idea? Should I buy shops at 100 locations? Okay. Should I buy them or should I rent 100 shops? What do you think is a better idea, guys? Please let me know. What do you think is the better idea? Should I buy 100 locations or should I rent 100 locations, guys? The clear cut right answer, I think so, everybody should be able to understand this, is to rent it, right? Because if I'm renting it, I will have to pay like 1 lakh rupees per particular location at max, or let's say like not even 1 lakh, like let's say 50, 60, 50,000 rupees per location. So my rent would be 50 lakhs for the entire 100 locations. But if I go and buy these at 50 locations, each location is going to cost me 50 lakh rupees. Now, if each location is going to cost me 50 lakh rupees and I have to put it up for 100 locations, it's going to cost me 50 crores. It's going to cost me 50 crores. That is 100 times what I am paying on a monthly basis. I can run the entire shops for 10 years itself. Let's say I take up a particular shop, I buy a particular shop and the shop does not run. I don't get a lot of people there. I cannot even shift the shop because I bought it. I cannot even shift it until unless somebody has I've sold it out to somebody else. But if I've rented it out and it is not working, I can just close that location and reopen at a new location itself. So renting is always a better idea. Now this back end, right? This back end that is there. What is backend? Backend is not nothing else but just code. Okay, backend is nothing else but just code, guys. Now, code cannot live in air, right? It couldn't be like, yeah, I'm just sitting right over here and then like, oh, Python code is going right over there. Oh, a C++ code is going right over there. That does not happen. It needs a computer to run upon. Now, anything that is specialized is very costly. For example, any normal car that you buy, okay, 20 lakhs, in 20 lakhs, you will get a normal car. Even if you go for a very good car, okay, 1 CR. Very good car as well, 1 CR. The cheapest F1 car, now this is a normal car, guys, normal car. A cheapest F1 car will start from 120 CR. The cheapest F1 car will start from 120 CR, guys. So both of them are cars. A normal car and an F1 car, both of them are cars. Both of them are going to take you from one point to another itself. Then why is there such a big price difference? Why is there such a big price difference, guys? The reason for that is because F1 car is highly made for just one particular reason itself. One particular reason, to go as fast as possible. That's it. To go as fast as possible, not due to features, nothing. An F1 car has less features when compared to a normal car. Very less features. But still it is costlier because it is made for one specific use case, that is to go as fast as possible, guys. As fast as possible. Not about features, not about anything else, but just for one particular reason, that is to go as fast as possible. That is the only reason why F1 cars are so costly. Okay. Now, the same thing happens with your computers as well. Your normal computer will cost you somewhere around max to max 1.5 lakhs. 1.5 lakhs, you'll get an awesome computer itself. Whereas the same computer, when used for just one particular use case, that is to contain back end code inside of it, a computer that is used to contain just back end code inside of it, guys, is called as a server. And a server, a good average server will start around 60 lakh rupees. The cost of an average server will start from around 60 lakh rupees. Again, a server is nothing else but just a normal computer, guys. It is just like a normal computer. It has the same RAM, the same storage, the same particular processor. Everything is cool. Okay. The only problem with the server is that it is made for just one particular use case, that is to contain back end code inside of it. To contain back end code inside of it, guys. Okay. So now, because these servers are so costly, if I want to create my own website for my Andi Bandi and Chandi restaurant itself, then I cannot go and buy a server, right? It is so costly right over there. Okay. So that is what is happening right over there, guys. I cannot spend 60 lakh rupees, but there are some people who have that kind of money. Companies like Amazon, companies like Google, companies like Microsoft, right? These are the companies who have a lot of money and have bought and created their very own servers. Hundreds and millions of servers these companies are having. But these companies are not able to utilize most of the servers most of the time. It is just sitting ideally itself. So Amazon said that, okay, we have these servers, nobody is using it. Why not rent it out? Let's rent these servers out. And that is where the concept of cloud computing came into picture. Cloud computing, or CC, basically not Chaman Chutia. Okay? People will say CC, then Chaman Chutia itself. So not Chaman Chutia, it is basically cloud computing. Okay? Um, just a second, guys. So that is where you guys are learning about cloud computing. That basically means that these servers that are there, you are basically, these companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and other companies as well, they're renting these servers out, and you don't have to maintain it. Okay, if the servers crashes, the server burns away, okay, there's a bomb that falls right over there itself, it does not matter right over there, guys. It does not matter right over there. It is their particular headache, not ours. Okay, we don't have to pay for that. They will replace the servers for us. We just have to pay for the amount of time that we are using these servers. You use it for a few seconds, you pay for a few seconds. You use it for a few years, you pay for a few years. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So these servers that are there, you can rent it out. For example, Amazon has AWS, Amazon Web Services. Microsoft has your Azure, Azure. Google has its GCP, Google Cloud Platform itself, right? So these are the different places, and many other platforms are there. So you can rent these servers out from these platforms as well. And that is what your cloud computing is. Now that we have talked about cloud computing, we have the second last particular topic, that is, I'm so sorry, I need some water. I don't have some water. Okay, so now the second last particular topic is your DevOps, right? So DevOps is basically, as the name suggests, development plus operations. DevOps, development plus operations. This is what DevOps is, guys. Okay. So development and operations, how can I explain it to you guys? Let's assume, have you guys faced this? That your friend has got a new video game or a new movie or a music itself, and you're like, oh ho ho ho, I also want to play this game. And you basically ask for the game itself. You go to your computer very happy, and then you plug in the game and it does not work. It was working absolutely fine in your friend's computer, but in your computer, it is not working at all. So, have you guys faced these type of problems at any particular point of time? Please let me know. Have you guys faced these type of problems at any particular point of time, guys? Please let me know. Yes, that's something works on your computer, but it does not work on somebody else's computer, right? These type of problems. Now think about it. A software company, right? A software company that is there, and the software company has so many different developers working right over there. What will happen is something works on one software engineer's computer and it does not have work on any other computer itself. That is not good, right? This shouldn't happen at any particular point of time. These are the kind of problems that is solved by using DevOps. That is like, for example, if I'm creating a particular software and it is working on my computer properly, then it should work on every single computer in the entire company in the exact same manner. No other changes should be there. It should be same. No matter if I'm using Windows, he's using MacBook. I'm using a particular Linux, he's using Windows. It shouldn't care. There should be nothing. If it is working on my computer, it should be working in the exact same way in every single computer. This is not an actual problem of development and it's not an actual problem of operations. It is somewhere in the middle. That is the reason why we call it as DevOps, a development and operations problem that we are able to solve. Now, DevOps, maybe we'll have a bootcamp in the future. Do not worry about that. But for right now, just as an introductory topic, I have just given you guys one example. The next and the last particular thing that comes under right over there is UI and UX, guys. UI, UX. Have you guys heard about UI, UX, guys? So I'm not good at UI UX. I can guide somebody properly. I've guided two people properly itself, but yeah, I'm not good at UI UX. You need to have a very good intuition for colors, intuition for designs to be good at UI UX. User interface and user experience basically, sorry, basically talks about creating designs for websites. Before a particular building has been created, you create a blueprint of that building. It's not as if like, okay, I want to create a building and you just start pouring concrete inside of it. It does not happen like that. You have to plan it out, right? You have to create a blueprint, a particular design for the building. You have to see how render how the building will look like, right? All this is not actually the building. It is basically a picture of how the building should look like. That is what UI UX is. UI UX is basically creating a picture of how the website should look like. Okay. How the website should look like. That is what UI UX is. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? What is UI UX? It is how the website should look like, a design of how the website should look like. Okay. It is not actually the website itself. It's like an architectural design. You can think about it in such a way as well. Okay. So that is what UI UX is. For us in this particular bootcamp, our focus is going to be on front end development. And for that, tomorrow we'll start with JavaScript and then we'll proceed further with React.JS and then we'll go towards our project that is the Chat GPT clone. Okay, in React.js itself, of course, because otherwise, why are we studying React.js? Right? So that is what we are going to do in this regular bootcamp. Now that you guys have understood about it, I will give you guys today's attendance and then we'll disperse from right over here. Okay, so let me just find the attendance. No backend. Backend bootcamp is the next particular bootcamp, guys. Let me show you guys. because we only have 7 days. Just doing backend and front end in just 7 days will be very difficult for us. Okay, so that be a reason itself. I've separated both the boot camps into two separate halves. So you are having one that is JavaScript and React.JS bootcamp. That is this particular bootcamp that you guys are currently doing. And there is another particular bootcamp that we are going to start right now. That is the back-end web development bootcamp using Node.js and MongoDB. That is going to start from the 21st of September, guys. Okay, from 21st of September. So for those who want to continue learning after front end, you want to continue learning backend as well. This is a free bootcamp that is going to start from 21st September. You guys can join for that as well, and we'll be more than happy to have you guys with us. Okay. Along with the same, guys, as I know that many of you guys want an internship certificate as well. So we have created this particular citizens program at DevTown, which provides you guys with a citizenship internship certificate from DevTown's end as well for free. We don't charge anything for the same. So if you guys want to participate in that, you guys can also do that. As a particular gimmick, it is there just to give you guys the certificate itself. So if you guys want to participate, currently we have somewhere around 21,000 citizens throughout the entire world. And during the citizenship program, like I've already said, you guys will be given a small task. If you guys are able to complete that task, you will be getting the certificates. It's as simple as that. Okay. So yes, the internship is completely free. We don't charge anything for the same. So right now, I'll give you guys the attendance link, guys. While filling the attendance link, please make sure you are using the same email ID every single day itself. Do not use different email IDs. Okay. So and of course, if you guys are getting any kind of errors, like for example, you are having an error like भैया क्लास के बीच में हूं मैं अभी. So, like I said, guys, when you are having any kind of errors, for example, when I share the link and you guys see particular error like traffic error or something, just refresh or reload the page. Okay. If you guys see a traffic error, what you guys are going to do, refresh or reload the page, guys. Okay. So I'm giving the attendance link in the live chat. You guys can start filling up the attendance right now. Okay. The attendance link is in the live chat. Please start filling up the attendance right now. So I'm from Indonesia. There's no choose from any other company. Michael, I'll put it from tomorrow itself. I'm very sorry. I forgot about that. I'll put it from tomorrow and you will get that option from tomorrow itself. Today, just mark anything that you want. Okay. Pratham Vagde, I think so. You didn't know about it. You are the only person who is not going to get these certificates. You're the only person who is not going to get the certificate. So I cannot help you out with that, Pratham, because I'm 99.99999% sure that you didn't attend yesterday's class. Otherwise, you will not be asking these questions. So forget about the certificates for you in particular. Everybody else will get it except you. Okay. The attendance link is in the live chat, guys. You guys can start filling up your attendance. After that, you guys can leave the class as well. The class is over. We'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. It was great meeting you guys right over here. I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's class as well. Javed Ali, do not worry, just mark anything right over there. From tomorrow's class, I'll make sure that there is another option for international students as well. Fuck, from Maharashtra this time, almost 23% students are from Maharashtra. That's really great to see right over there. Okay. Okay, so we'll meet in our tomorrow's class. Same timings, guys. Same timings. The timings is not going to change. Okay, we'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. For those who are not from India, who are from abroad, just mark anything in the state from tomorrow. I'll make sure that you guys are able to have another option for international students as well. Okay, for right now, just mark anything. Thank you so much, guys. We'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.